Cowabunga, dudes. This is the Flask, the Bart Simpsons version, issue 56. I teased this in another video. I mentioned that I had the issue with Composite Superboy, and I was expecting overwhelming demand for me to look at this issue, but nope, none whatsoever. I am reviewing it anyway. Composite Superboy here on the cover. He is part Superboy and part Robert, just like how Composite Superman is part Superman and part Batman. We begin with Bart Simpson's in his room, and his mother figure tells him to clean up his room because it is a mess. Weirdly, his mother figure is the daughter of his father figure. And Bart Simpson's, he utilises the lessons learnt from Sherry Bobbins. If you cut every corner, it's really not so bad. Everybody does it, even mum and dad. And now all the words to most of the songs from The Simpsons. Big time Simpsons buff grown up. Within the enormous mess that Bart Simpsons has amassed is this protoplasm magic goo. It was previously used by Green Flask, and it can take on any form. It can become a big green monster like in the previous story, or it can become Composite Superboy. So Bart Simpson's, he takes the technoplasm to his friends at Young Justice. We have his best friends here. Robert, the John Blake version. My favourite version of Robert. But didn't forget, he was gay all along. So every friendship or bond that he ever had with a male character is now proof he was gay all along, instead of proof that he was a character with friendships and a heart. And every relationship he has with a woman was a lie to himself and meant nothing to him. And next to him we have Superboy, who is definitely going to be made bisexual in the next 2 years. Idiots really want Robert and Superboy to bum. It's terrible. There's this other comic. Am I going to go on a rant about this? Yes, I think I am. They point to this other issue where Robert and Superboy are at a hospital and a bad guy attacks, and they go into a closet together to switch into their costumes. These morons argue that that is proof that they are gay. They think that in the middle of a crisis, an evil Superman robot was attacking, if I remember correctly. They think that these superheroes are such sociopaths that they took a time out to fuck in a hospital cupboard. That is a fucking recurrent theme with the gay characters in comics and the gay retcons. If it's not built on homophobia like the Snowman retcon, then it's built on the core idea that homosexuals are selfish sociopaths who are more interested in casual buggery than saving the fucking day. Also on Young Justice is Secret. It's okay to not know who that is. She is a secret. A well-kept secret, because she never appears outside of the original Young Justice comics. Robert and Superboy are arguing about it up, and here is Composite Superboy. I realise now the mistake I made was that I teased Composite Superboy as if anyone would be into that. But the one guy who used to watch all my videos and loved Composite Superman, he vanished over a year ago. He died or went to jail. Or maybe he died and then went to jail. I didn't even like Composite Superman. I think it is a dumb idea. It's an idea best left in the past. But I will say, Composite Superboy is used well here. It is a single issue. Composite Superboy never shows up again. It is a one-off novelty character, and that is, in my eyes, the correct way to handle something like Composite Superman. Remember Sand Superman? The sand monster that took on the form of Superman. We need to say Sand Superboy next. Actually, that would make sense as a sparring partner for Secret. Young Justice versus Composite Superboy. Here is my take on Composite Superman. It's just a visual. There's no real worth to Composite Superman as a character or an idea. One-off Superman, one-off Batman. Pointless. The one-off that is Batman is basically useless. Yeah, I know Batman is a genius who can plan for everything. But that doesn't matter. That was never really something that Composite Superman seemed to have. The original Composite Superman had like 1 billion powers too, which made the visual make even less sense. Composite Superman is redundant next to Bizarro or Amazo. Totally pointless. Just a visual character in my opinion. I actually think Composite Superboy handles the combined aspects better than Composite Superman ever did. But this is just a one-off issue. I'd say that it shouldn't be more. And I do love the overall approach of this title, of being very accessible to younger readers, but not infantilizing or being condescending. It's not deep comics. It's not something you're going to come away from thinking about a lot. But it's enjoyable for what it is. And it is a really positive book with a light-hearted tone and a ton of charm. We even get a little extended sequence showing us Secret. And I also love the compact storytelling we often see with tiny panels. So Bart Simpson's, he disguises himself as Green Flask here, and he gives commands to Composite Superboy to download a CD-ROM, which transforms him into the rapper that Superboy and Robert were arguing about earlier on. So Robert punches him. The end. It seems foolish to talk too much about the content of the issue because it's not meant to be seriously analysed or to be the recipient of an in-depth assessment. It's enjoyable, I think. It's entertaining. I like the characters. And I think it's charming. 7 thumbs up.